Alright, so here we have this question, binary tree zigzag level order traversal. So same as like level order traversal, but herein uh, we have to give the result in the zigzag order. That means like this. So it's 3, 29, 15, 7. See, this way. So how do we do that? Initially what we were doing was that we were saying that alright, whenever you encounter a node, add it to the queue. Then initially you have the root node into the queue, root like tree node into the queue. What you were doing was that you were removing it but adding its children. Then you were removing the children and adding their children. So here what has to be done is that we'll have the same approach, but here we see that there we had 3, 9, 20, then 15 and 7. Here it's after 3 it's 20 and then it's 9, but then it's again 15 and 7. So order changes and then gets back again. It changes, it gets back again. So what has to be done? For this question we can use a deck, doubly ended like queue, wherein we can have the elements from this or their side. We can add in the start, we can add in the last or something. Here is it. Yeah, here it is. Deck. We can use this. We can add first, we can remove first, we can, for this we can do off at last, remove last, and everything. So yeah, so how do we approach that question? Yeah, what can be done is that we need to return list of list. So let's start with this. Let's have it as answer equals to new array list. Cool. Then we need to return this, so we can just say the return answer, and what we can do then is we can simply have a queue or deck, yeah, of tree node type that can be known as D, and we can say a new linked list, right? We can do that, and then what we can say is that D dot, what was the implementation of it? Insert add first, but had like offer first. It was yeah, cool. So yeah, we can, we can say offer first, yeah. For deck we can say offer first, so I can say dot offer first. I'll offer it the root, that's the tree node, and then I'll have a while loop. It's gonna go to like D. I guess that is the same. If it's not empty till then, it's gonna go. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna make a list every time I come here of you know, tree node type. Nah, wait a second. Of integer type. Integer type. I'm gonna call it sub, and then I'm gonna be like, yeah, cool. Then I'm gonna say that now I have a list. Now what do I have to do? I'll have to get the length of the queue or deck. It's linked list, so I can, I guess, use size. It's gonna be fine, you know. And then when I have the length, I'll have a for loop. No, I'll have a reverse thing, I guess. You know, I'll have a reverse thing, but I'll first have a you know, what has to be done? That's the question. What has to be done? I'll say, if I'll have a reverse thing. If reverse is not true, yeah, if reverse is not true, what do you have to do? Here I can say reverse equal boolean reverse false. It's false initially, so I'm gonna say if reverse not true, that means false. Yes, it is false, means it's true, that statement is true. That reverse is not true, yes, that statement is true if it's gonna get executed. I'll say that you have a for loop. You'll start it from, you know, your 0. You'll go till length that you took, and then increment. Cool. You'll do that. So initially reverse has to be true, I guess, or not. I don't know. I mean, I have it, so initially it's gonna be false. Initially I have to reverse, so I'll set reverse as true, I guess. What's happening? Yeah, if reverse is true, wait, if I set it like this, I'm concerned that it's gonna get true every time, which it's not supposed to be. What has to be done then? I don't want it to be true all the time, because then only one of the if else condition is gonna get executed. I don't want that. Let's ignore the reverse thing first. I'm gonna say, see, if I don't have to reverse, cool. If I don't have to reverse, then the stuff is gonna be pretty simple. I'll, you know, add at the last. I mean, yeah. I'll remove from the front. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm adding at the last. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. That's fine. Last in, first out. So I'm like, that is stack. My bad. No. Wait a second. I got confused. First in, last out. Last in, first out. That's stack. Yeah. That's stack. Last in, first out. Here it's like first in, first out. So like the element that comes in first. So I'll be, you know, putting it in front. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. My bad. I'm gonna say uh, tree node uh, current, that's gonna be equals to tree node current is gonna be equals to what? It's gonna be equals to, what do we have here? Yeah, the one we're gonna remove from the deck. What do we use for removal from the front? And deck D. What do we use for remove from the front? Deck, remove first. We can say remove first or fold first, whatever. I'll say fold first. D dot fold first is gonna return it as well. Cool. I removed it, but I'm gonna see if current dot left is not null. If current dot is not null, then I'm gonna say now I'm gonna add at the last. Yeah, I'm gonna add at the last. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Yeah. I mean, if I see a queue, if I remove an element, I'll have to add at the last. Yeah, it's fine. Understood. I have to put it at the last. If I'm removing from the front, I'll have to add at the last. So d dot offer last, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's fine. I put in the current dot left. Yeah, I guess it's fine. I put in current dot left. I'll use the same thing, and then I'll say right. Yeah. So current dot, if that exists, then offer it. Cool. Yeah. Cool. That's nice. I'm removing from the first. If it's all normal, if the order is gonna be normal, I'm gonna remove from the first. I'm gonna insert at the last. I guess that's fine. Yeah. And for the for loop, I'll be like sub dot add current dot var. Yeah. Yep. Else let's have it same. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'll remove from the last. I'll have to add in the first. Yeah. Now let's get this reverse thing going on. Yeah. What do we do with the reverse thing? How do I handle the reverse thing? I want it to, I can, like, I want to like store the reverse thing or something, you know. I'm like, if inside of the while, if that's the thing, then that, or else do that. How do I do that? Like, first of all, let's do one thing. Let's keep it false. Inside while I'll say, okay, my reverse is false, so this will execute. Cool. Fine. Else won't execute. Where is the else bracket? Here it is. I'll say while loop is gonna start, it's gonna get this reverse again. Then what do I do? I say first of all false. Alright, it starts at the normal way it's gonna start. I'll be removing the front element, adding at the last. I want it to be reversed then, yeah. I want that to happen. How do I do that? Yeah. It always bugs me, the reverse things and everything. Like, how do I initialize the values and all? Like, where can I store this? I mean, let's if it's gonna help. No, it's false. Else if it's true, then do this. How do I make this true? Because I'll have to make this true. I mean, I know if like the while loop will start again if I store the reverse value somewhere. What? Ah, how do I do that? How do I store it or something? How much time in the video? Yeah, it's fine. How do we handle the reverse thing? What if I say, alright, reverse, now you have true. I mention it here, reverse equals true. What then? My while loop will start again. Reverse will be set to false. Then what? Nothing. That is the problem. Wait, if I say my reverse is true, this thing won't get executed. I can't put it false here because then this thing won't get executed and this thing will get executed. I guess I'll have to see what has to be done with the reverse thing. Why do I don't think of that? Declare it outside, and then if reverse is false, then do this, equals to this, and then say reverse equals not equal to reverse. Now reverse is false, so this thing will get executed. Yeah. All I do is return answer. Let's see how it works. It's null. Where it's null? Wait, what? Ooh, the edge case. If root null return answer. Wow. It's not adding anything. Why? Wait a second. How is this? Sub dot add. Oh, I don't have the answer dot add. Answer dot add sub. It's giving 715 or something. Why so? Why it works with this? Oh, of course, it's gonna work for that. I mean, the reverse is happening well, but then it's not happening well. Why? I'm saying that if reverse I have set to be true, so reverse is true. This is gonna get, when reverse is false though, this is not gonna get started. I'll get to the else, right? I'll get to the else. I'll say, yeah, reverse is true. Have it in the reverse order. Fine. But then, what's happening? What is happening? Initially there is only one element in the queue, so it's going to be like d.hold last or something. It's going to remove it and then give it, no matter if it's last or what. Then we're going to check if current dot left is present. Yes, it's present. Yeah, it is present, it's 9, so I add it in the first, and if right is present, I add it in the first as well. So now I have 20 and 9, right? 20 and 9. 20 is in the first now. And then what do? I just add it, current value. I add 3 to it. Cool. The reverse is exchanged. The reverse becomes, initially it was true, now it becomes false. So yeah. If reverse is false, what's gonna happen? Now I get the size, now size is 2. Yeah? Then I be like, if reverse is false, what are you gonna do? The length is 2, you're gonna have to iterate twice. Current is pole dot first, that's 20. Pop 20. I remove it, I mean. I say, is there like left or right for it? Yeah, there is a left or right for it. There's a left for it. When I remove it, 20, there was 9. I put it in the last. I say 15. Then I say 7. Cool. 20 is removed now. We have 9, but we have 15 and we have 7 in this order. So yeah, it's gonna start running again. I'm gonna add 15. Yeah, it's gonna add 15. How the hell it's adding 7? How is that possible? It has to do 15. No. Okay, it's 20, 9, 15, 7. 20 is done. 9 is right here. 9 is right here. What's gonna happen with the 9 thing? It's gonna get removed and we're gonna add it in the last. So we have 15, we have 7, we have nothing in the last because nothing is there with 9. Oh, okay, I understand. There's nothing there with the 9, so 15 and 7. Now reverse thing gets changed. Yeah, the reverse thing gets changed. Now we reverse. It's 15, there was 7. Yeah, 15, we had 7. So it's gonna get reversed. It's gonna go for 7 and 15. I mean, it makes sense. If 9 would have had something, then it would have been very fine. But it doesn't. How do I handle that? Should I start from... I don't think this is gonna work. It's not gonna work. Of course. It won't, because it's not about how the eye is going. It's going twice. That's it. Doesn't matter. So how do we take care of that? There is a null. You know? There is a null in the array. So how do we take care of that? Yep. How do we take care of that? It's kind of confusing, like when I'm, like going like this. Now the issue is like I'm going like this, yeah? And then I have to go like this. Why is it giving an issue? Why? Initially reverse is true. I'll need to reverse it. Yeah? I go like this. That's done. Then what happens? Then I have to change reverse. I'll have to stop the reverse, I guess. Yeah. I'll have to stop the reverse. Why isn't it stopping? Like, let's do it once more. I'll have to go like this. I'll have to, go in the reverse order. I'm going in the reverse order. First thing is fine. 20 and 9 are getting good. When I have to get like this, from left to right, nothing is changing. After 20 I have 9. I remove 20. I add 15 and 7, left and right, because now I'm like, yeah, I added. Okay, remove from the first, I added at the last. So I removed 3, I removed at the last, I added at the first. I added 20, I added 9, then I added 20. So yeah, I added left at the first, but then I added 20 at the first as well. So now I have 20 and I have 9. And this is the point wherein I am reversing. So that's fine, I guess. That's absolutely fine, I guess. Yeah. But then it's 20 and then it's 9. Yeah. Now the reverse is changed. Reverse equals to what's not reversed. That means reverse equals false. I get here 20 and 9. I remove 20, I add 20. But then I add its 20 and 9. Then I add its left at the last, that is 15 at the last, and then I add 7 at the last. So I have 9, then I have 7. I mean 9, 15, 7. I remove 9. I have nothing, so it's fine. I add 9. Now 15, then I have 7. Initially, what was false? What is happening? It's why? Wait, I'll have to reverse. Wait a second. Wait a second. I get it. I get it. I get it. Wait. Yeah, I guess that's fine. How? Where is that one thing that's missing? What's happening? Initially reverse is false now, but still the same error. Because earlier that was false, so now I add 15 and then I add 7. Now reverse becomes true. Else doesn't get executed, reverse becomes true. Yeah. So this won't get executed, this will get executed. I have 15 and I have 7. Yeah. 15 and 7. Now I remove from the last. Yeah, I remove 7 first. I guess this is the problem. If I have a reverse, what if I do? Yeah, it will give error. Yeah, then this will change. I don't understand this. Let's ask, what is the error here? I mean, I know reversal isn't taking place. Reversal is taking place, but isn't it supposed to, like, why is that the issue? So sad. This was right in front of me. I'll have to add the right one first, then the left one. Copy paste with caution. So sad. This was in front of me the whole time and I still couldn't see. Wait, what? Yeah, remove from the first, add at the last, offer last. Yeah, left and right. Yeah. Couldn't run? Wait, what? Why is it right here? Poll last, I'm removing the last. Right, left, offer first. Right, yeah, right, left, offer first. Wait, what is this? What is this doing here? Wait a second. The thing is that this thing is adding the thing right here, but it's not telling me why. I set it to true, I mean false. Now it's saying you're pushing right first, but that's what it is doing as well. Is it doing the same? Offer last. Offer first. No, yeah. Offer first, yeah. Offer first. Offer first. It's doing the same thing. Wait, why have I changed? Why do I have changed this? Oh, goodness. Yep. This has to come below. The code is very the code is very basic, I would say. How much time have I taken? Almost 1 hour. Code is very basic. Code is saying that, see, do one thing. Uh, I mean, if I set it to true, what's gonna happen? It's gonna give false or something. Yeah, then it's gonna give the wrong answer. So see, the thing is, initially I'm not having a reverse order or something. Initially it's just a single node. So initially I don't have a reverse order, so it shouldn't matter. So I say reverse is false initially. I have reverse order then after it. When I have reverse order, now I have added you know, at last I have 9 and then I have 20. Now say reverse is false. Now this is gonna get executed. It's gonna go at 20. No, it's gonna go at last. It's gonna go at 20. It's gonna ask, you have left or right? It's gonna say, yeah, I do have left or right. Cool. So it's gonna be like, all right, you have a left and a right. That's fine. So, you know, I'll add it in the first. So it was 9. It was 20. I removed 20. I then said that yeah, I'm going in the reverse order. So I said that you have a right. Yeah, it has a right. So you put that. Uh, where do we do that? Offer first. It was 9. I put 7, and then I put 15, and then when I pop 9, all I'm left with 15 and 7. Yeah, that is the thing. So in reverse order, add them in the reverse order as well. Cool. Let's submit it. I mean, even if I want a dry run for it, I can have it. Like where's the tree? It's like it's 3, 9 and 20. So initially what's ARIC gonna require for me is that I need to have 3, then I'll be needing to have, after 3 I'll be needing 20, then I'll be needing 9. Yeah, how do I get that? I go in the reverse order, but then after I'll be needing 15 and 7 as well. So what I'm doing is I'm initially removing 3, and then I am adding the right element of it first. I'm adding 20 first, then I'm adding 9 into it. So what does that tell us? That I'm adding right, but I'm adding it, when I'm adding right, I need 20 and 9. So when I remove 3, I add 20. Yeah, and then I add 9. So I need 20 and 9 to be in that order only. That means I have to add at last. I have to, do that thing. Like if I've removed 3, then it's gonna go in this order. Yeah. So I'll have to, have 20 and 9 in a particular order. So yeah, if I've removed 3, and then initially reverse was like at false. Like reverse was at false. So I do this. Yeah. And then what do? I remove it, but then I add the right hand side of it, of course, because I need 20. I need the right hand side first, so I add it at first. Yeah, I add that at first. I need 3, 20 and then 9, so I add that at first. Yeah, then I do the same with 9 as well. I put that at first, because obviously I'll have to maintain the order. So now I have 9 and 20, because that's how they are present right here in front of me. Yeah, but what do I change when I do the initial thing? I remove from the last. So I'll remove 20 first. Makes sense. Then I'll remove 9, but and I'll remove 20 first. Now what do I need? Now I don't need a particular reverse order. Now I need a fixed straight order. Yeah. Now I need a fixed order. Now I'll need 15 and 7 that way. So what this is gonna do is, this is gonna add the elements at the last. It's gonna take 15, it's gonna add that at the last. Yeah, it's gonna, and then I'll be having 9, and then I'll be having 15, and then it's gonna go for 7, it's gonna add it at the last. Now I'm doing 9, 15, 7. Yeah, cool. I'll remove that. 9 has been removed then, but then yeah, because that was a for loop. So now I have 15 and 7. Now I have to print them. So I'll be like, I'll remove from the last. Yeah, because here I was adding at the last. So when I added 15, then I added 7. Wait a second, did I mess up the order? How much time am I into it? Let's make it an hour. Let's dry run this again. I'll be like, initially my reverse is false. Initially my reverse is false. So I don't have to reverse initially because that's the node as well. So when I don't have to reverse, I'll be like left to right order. So I'll remove 3. I'll add its. I'm removing now at this point. I am removing first in first out. So I'm removing from the front. I'm removing from the front. So I'll remove it from the front and then I'll say I'll add it to the last. Then that's what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. I'm removing 3 from the front and I'm adding the elements at the last. That's the typical non-reverse order that gets followed. So I'll add 9, then I'll add 20. Yeah, I'll add 9 at the last, then I'll add 20 at the last. So now I have 9, then I have 20. Now the reverse is exchanged. Now I do have to reverse. So basically what's happening is the moment reverse gets changed, it's all about how do I remove the elements. Now the reverse is changed. I'm removing the elements. I'm removing the elements in the way reverse is working, but I'm adding the elements in the way the tree has to work to maintain the order. I understood that right now. Yeah, I'm removing the elements. I am actually removing the elements in the way the reverse is working, because now I'm at reverse. Now I know the size of the queue is 2. Yeah, now this thing is gonna get executed, the else thing. Now I'm at reverse. I'll remove from the last 9, 20. At last there is 20. I'll remove from the last. Cool. But when I've removed from the last, of course, if I'm removing from the last, how does reverse work? How does reverse work? Reverse will be, if I'm removing from the last, I'll have to input at the first. Because, of course, if I just remove from the last and add its whatever left or right at the last, then I'll be removing that. It makes no sense. If I remove 20 from the last and then I add whatever left or right, doesn't matter, whatever I add at the last, if I also add at the last, the moment the for loop will run again, because the size is 2, it's gonna run again. The moment it runs again, I'm gonna be like, I'll be removing from the last only. So whatever I added, the children, I'll be removing children of 20. I don't need that. So I'll have to maintain the order in a particular way. If I'm if I'm removing from the last, I'll be putting in the front. That has to be maintained. So I removed 20 from the last. It was 9, it was 20. This was the last element. This was my 20. I removed it. Now whatever has to be added in the front. Make sense? Whatever has to be added in the front. Now, what to do with the front thing? Like I'm on 20. I removed 20 from the last. Whatever has to be added at the front. That's clear. What's with the right and the left thing? What about that? Whatever I'm adding, I'll have to maintain the order of the tree. That is the basic thing. I will have to maintain the order of the tree. So if I'm putting element in the front, I put 7. For example, let's do the left thing first. I put 15 in the front. Then if I put 7 in the front, I'll be messing with the order of the tree, because the thing is, here it's 9, here it's 20. 20 is off. Now I have to input in the front. Yeah, I have to input in the front. So that's clear that the moment I get the for loop starting again, I'll be removing from the last. It's fine. 9 is gonna get removed because it's in the last. Nothing is coming before 9 now. It's all gonna be, nothing is gonna come after 9. So 9 is gonna get removed. It's in the last. Don't worry about that. Everything is gonna come on the left hand side of the 9, before 9. How? What order do I have to? See, I have to maintain the tree's order. So if I'm putting the element, if I'm inserting in the front, if I insert 15 in the front, then I'll have to insert 7 in the front as well to maintain the order, because I can't have like front, last, whatever. Because the moment I insert 7 at the last, just to be clear, it's gonna get inserted after 9. So I'm gonna be removing 7 only. I don't want that. I'll be inputting in the front only. inserting in the front. I do 15, then I do 7. So now I'll be having 7, 15, and 9. It's gonna get off. 7 and 15, not the order of the tree. Not the order of the tree. So if I'm gonna go in the right order, 7 and 15, now I'm like not reverse. Now this thing is gonna get executed, which is not reverse. I'm gonna follow the left and right normal order only. What's gonna happen? 7, 15, it's gonna get messed up because now I am removing from the first. I'll be removing 7, and which will get me order messed up. So yeah, that has to be taken care of. Here when I was inserting elements at the last, what I was taking care of was maintaining the order. For 3, I input 9 at the last, the left. My bad. Yeah, I said current dot left 9, put that at the last. It was empty, 3 was removed. It was empty, I put 3 at the last, that's the first element in the queue. Then I say 20 at the last, right at the last. So now basics of it: remove according to reverse, add according to the structure of the initial tree. That's it. That's gonna give you the right answer. Wish I had figured it out way before. Like more than 1 hour. No worries.